Testing, testing. Alright. We should be live. Now, I know some of you guys are probably surprised by Dragon Ball FighterZ and not Universe Mode, but I can explain that in due time. But hello everybody, welcome to just a stream where we can chat, we can talk, anything related. It could be anything. Doesn't have to be wrestling. It can be talking about the Dragon Ball, anything. It could be anything you want to talk about. So, what's going on? For some of you may be wondering what the heck is going on. Well, it's just another one of those days where 2K22 decided to be a glitchy little mess. It's doing its usual shit where it won't save any of my creation changes. And yeah, I hit reset because people have always said to fix that issue you got to reset the whole game. And now I'm basically stuck in a dilemma because the installing is taking too long. And every time I try to load up a match now, for some reason, the game just stays on the black screen forever, and I can't load the bloody match that I'm trying to play. So yeah, things are now just getting even more irritatingly annoying. And I went to the Crash game that I usually play, and for some reason I can't play Crash 2 or 3 because for some reason it's installing. I use that with punctuations. I don't know why, but so everything I just want to play is just bloody messing up and all that other stuff, or I'm just not being patient. I usually am. But anyway, so I'm just gonna be playing this instead. You guys like watching me play Dragon Ball Z Fighters because I'm really good at this game. Again, I can't do the story mode, even though I would really love to do it. Unfortunately, I can't do that. By the way, I just want to show you guys this real quick. I got new stuff when I booted up the game. That I don't know. I have to wait for the game to fully start. So by the way, I got some new stuff when I opened up the game for the first time. I got on my original file, I had like Goku Black as my little mini character. Well, now I've got Goku, I've got Kefla, and I now have Jiren. And then there's a Chaozu one, a Bardock one, Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, but I guess this was before they called it Super Saiyan Blue. And I've also got a Hit, and obviously you start off with a Goku. You start off with a Goku because that's going to be the main one you're going to have. But then they'll give you more. Basically, to get more of these, you just got to go to the shop. You got to go to this shop over here. You got to go to this shop over here to just buy these. And I don't have any money. Okay, so I've only got enough money for one. Yeah, to get more money, you gotta do the story mode to get more. And we got another Ultra Instinct Goku, just a different color. You can get different colored variants. This one has a blue shirt. Yeah, you can get or blue pants. Yeah, you can get different colored variants of each character. So yeah. Yeah, you just gotta play matches, go through the story mode. Yeah, you just gotta do a whole bunch of stuff to get cash. So let's just mess around for a bit, shall we? As what Cody Rhodes says. So what do you want to talk about? Still got more characters to unlock. Nope, I didn't get any additional new characters before I came on. I've still got the same characters I have before. Still got Jiren, still got Kefla, and all them. They're still the only ones I got. I don't have the money. Well, I do have the money, but I'm saving up for 2K23 when that eventually comes out. So, what do you want to talk about?
No one, and I mean no one, hurts my friend.
I'm gonna hit you with everything I got!
Goku! This is what it looks like to go beyond a Super Saiyan God!
My power level is 500.
Goku,
I seek that which lies beyond strength.
select stage!
I wish they add like a new stage, like the Tournament of Power arena. I kind of wish they added that. Because I thought, like, I always thought like them adding the Tournament of Power arena would have been good, because that way, like, they have like Jiren and Kefla there, because they were like a big part of the Tournament of Power. I thought having the Tournament of Power arena as like an unlockable would have been pretty good, but it's unfortunate. We can't do that.
Galactic Arena!
Galactic Arena. I guess this is close enough, I guess.
Time to begin the match!
I hope the music doesn't get copyright claimed. Not saying it's bad or anything, but I just remember not having the music on when I last streamed to this. Alright, I gotta get myself back into... I need to get myself back into the groove again, so just give me a couple of minutes to get my groove back into it. Actually, you know what? I want to make the AI move.
Can't you do it? Can't you do it?
Enemy setting. CPU. Yep, this is what I want. Come on, let's go!
Keep at it. There you go.
Whoa!
Is that all?
Keep at it.
This to you.
Keep at it.
Oh man, yeah, I need to get back in the swing of things. So excuse my terribleness. It's been a while.
Evil must perish.
Alright, hang on.
Is that all? Is that all?
Alright, there we go. Alright, so I did...
I've been waiting for this!
My turn!
Predictable.
Okay, so the character changes is L2 and back, and then L1 and then L1. Just tapping it. Fine, have this. Yeah, and then tapping it does that. Okay. So that's...
No more games!
Predictable.
Oh, man.
Is that all?
There's one thing that hasn't changed is my love for this character.
Is that all?
No more games!
God, I just remember my previous stream. I was just spamming bloody buttons and then spamming buttons and then like they were just doing crazy moves. I was just like, how the hell was I doing that? Don't forget, this is a chat screen. Just ask me stuff. Don't watch my awful gameplay. As Randy Orton scene says, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me! Have I ever thought about getting the other DLCs? I don't know. Not sure. Are they? I don't know if they're going to be. Don't know if they're any good. See, how did I do that? I didn't. See, how did I do that? See, how the heck did I do that? I didn't even know what I pressed then. I guess it's true what they say that fighting games are just button matches, and then you just randomly do something. When they say fighting games are button matches, they're not kidding. Whoa! Okay, cool move, cool move, Zamasu.
Can't you do any better?
Right here. You're not going anywhere.
Can't you do any better?
You're not going anywhere.
Yes, I can, Frieza.
You're not going anywhere.
It's clear you have an
That's all.
There you are.
Right here.
Oh man, cool. Okay. I think out of all the recently, I wouldn't really call them new because I wouldn't really call the super characters new anymore, but they're still technically new to most people who don't really watch, who haven't never watched the Super Series. It's just when you introduce, like, so many of them fall into the same category as like they debut as these cool new characters, and then eventually their hype kind of goes away after a while. That was one of the big problems with Jiren. They hyped him up as the world's strongest fighter. Like he's stronger, even the gods. Like even the gods fear him because he's way more powerful than the gods. Than the gods himself. And then they build him up as this silent warrior who just says nothing. That he believes his own strength. And then Goku achieves this Ultra Instinct form that's somehow more stronger than him, and then he becomes paranoid. He's not exactly evil or anything. He's not he's not exactly evil. They never really implied he was. It just I'm just saying, like, they get all this build up, and then their hype kind of goes away when a new power kind of unlocks. And even though I don't watch it, there's like this spin-off series called Dragon Ball Super's Hero, I think it's called. It's like a spin-off series. And then they have like all these extra, like the super characters involved in that. And just to see like how strong they are in Super, and then just to see them getting tossed around by these random ass characters I've never even heard of is just so ridiculously dumb to me. It's like their hype just dies. It's like what made them strong is just not existent anymore. Oh, okay. So I guess you could say that about Frieza as well. Like, he was built up very strongly, and then but the thing is with Frieza, his hype was done to perfection. Like, the characters like didn't straight away confront him. I kind of want to kill off the music just in case. Just push it down to 5. Kind of want to kill off the music just in case. But same thing with Cell. I think when it comes to actual villains, like they get the proper hype treatment. But when it comes to like just characters that are just strong and they don't have like a purpose, like when they're just strong characters, if you know what I mean, like when they're just strong characters like Jiren and Kefla and Hit, like they have the hype around them, but they're not at the same level as like Frieza and Cell because they're actual villains. Goku Black was the same thing. Like he was an actual villain, but just Zamasu in Goku's body. That's really all he was. And then if you do count Garlic Jr., Zamasu was the second character ever to get immortality. If you want to include Garlic Jr. into that discussion, but most people don't include Garlic Jr. because he's not canon in punctuations. He's not canon. He's not a real character in the series. Like, oh, he was never part of the original series. I believe he was. I believe he was a part of the original series when he made his comeback before Trunks. I think he was a part of the actual anime. But they called him a filler. He was just a filler saga and all that shit. And they're like, oh, he got immortality. He got the one thing that no character could. And I'm just like, well, we've got a thing called Super now, and Zamasu technically got immortality as well. So that means Zamasu and Garlic Jr. were the only villains ever to basically get...
You have a special technique, do you not? Try it on me.
They were like the only characters ever to ever get the immortality trope. And they were both gotten, and...
Ain't nobody that can stop me!
But when it comes to Zamasu, they found like a loophole around it. Vegeta and Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a lot in common. Both hate the main protagonists, their series, and have worked with them before as well. Yeah, like, I remember watching a bit of the Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember watching a bit of it. Garlic has his own saga. Yeah, he has his own saga in the show. He has his own saga in the show, so he technically
any job I'm given.
Select your fighter!
So he technically is a real character in the show. Like, a character that isn't in the show is basically cooler. He was never seen in the actual anime. He was never seen in the anime. He was just a movie villain. That's all. That's the best example of a character that doesn't exist in the anime world, in the actual saga world. Cooler never existed in the actual series because he was just a movie villain. Broly was the same until the Broly movie in Super. Because they wanted Broly to become canon in the actual show. So they did the new Broly movie, redid everything so they can include them in the actual show when they do want to reboot the Dragon Ball show in the future.
I'm really getting it.
I have the power too, to go beyond the legendary Super Saiyan.
And I think that was their purpose of remaking the Broly movie, so they can include them in the show.
Ready to go.
So that way they can include them in the show when they eventually reboot the series.
Select stage.
Whichever. I don't care. So I think that was the purpose of why they recreated the whole Broly stuff.
The outcome of this fight is anybody's guess.
Yeah, Vegeta. Yeah, I remember watching a little bit of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series. I never really enjoyed it. Like, it was fine when I was a kid.
Why, Goku? I am curious. Why seek even greater power?
Well, Broly is now.
Let's both do our best.
Ready?
Well, we can say Broly is now because that was the new Broly movie's purpose was to introduce him into the anime. So I think Broly's definitely now added to the show. But as I said, as I just said before, they haven't rebooted the anime yet. They haven't rebooted it yet. So even though that was their goal to introduce him, so when they reboot the new anime, they can put him in. But yes, all those other villains you mentioned, yes, they have not been in the actual show. Janemba, Bojack,
Take this!
Hirudegon.
No more holding back. What's the matter?
Hirudegon, he was another one.
This is the end!
Shield.
I am not impressed.
I've been waiting for this. So no more games.
Yeah, Android 13.
What's the matter?
And I got a trophy.
Put me and Kale together, and what do you get? The strongest Saiyans around!
Kefla! Win! Hey, what gives? You gotta be more pumped than that.
Yeah, Android 21, yeah. But she was referenced. She was referenced in the new movie. She was referenced in the new Dragon Ball Super movie that I recently watched. She was referenced in that new movie. When they were doing, like, the Red Ribbon Army thing. Like, they had, like, this whole poster. Alright, they had, like, this whole, like... Because, you know, they're full of computers and all that. And they had, like, this big, giant computer. And it had, like, listings of, like, all the scientists. They had, like, a listing of, like, all the active scientists that are still around. And they had Android 21 there. So they kind of referenced her in the new movie, but they just didn't say her name. It's like they just showed, like, a portrait of her. So she was referenced in the new movie. So I'm assuming she may eventually get added to the show. But yes, as for now, she's just an exclusive character in this game I'm playing. She's just a character in this game. Which, if you guys have obviously noticed, if you've obviously noticed, she's not listed here. Because the last time I played this, well, she's there as a DLC, but... Well, she's there as a DLC. But if you've seen my other streams, you've seen her as an active character. That's because you got to unlock her in the main story mode. And because I have to do the story mode again, and trust me, I would love to play this game's story mode, because it's really good. It's really, really good. But for some weird reason, it's something, because you guys saw when I tried to do it in my other streams, like something would block me from showing the cutscenes. It was very, very irritating. It was very, very irritating. So yeah, I really want to show the story mode. If you want to see the story mode for yourself, just go Google it on just go YouTube it. Like, it's really damn good. I actually really like the story mode, and Android 21's motors is actually really funny. She's a lot like Boo. She's like an android Majin Buu, basically. She just likes feasting on stuff.
Before creation comes destruction.
It's so funny. Before creation comes destruction.
Let's go!
Select your fighter. Kid Buu. Piccolo.
Don't underestimate the Earth.
A smart choice, as always.
Select stage. Land of the Kais.
Land of the Kais. I thought I turned that guy's voice off. I guess I didn't.
About to start. Good luck.
I thought I turned his voice off. Oh well.
Now then.
Yeah, I saw the
You
new
understand
ratings.
that a Majin cannot hope to defeat a god of destruction, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think Becky's is way too high. They're just making her the highest rated character for whatever stupid reason now. In my opinion, it should be Bianca. What Becky has, I think Bianca should be the highest rated woman because she's the bloody women's champion. Charlotte's is fine. Hers is a 94. Hers is fine. I think hers is fine. But you gotta remember, the Carmella we're getting isn't going to be the brown Carmella. I think it's still gonna be the blonde version. And she's most likely gonna have the most beautiful woman character.
Don't mess with me.
Oh yeah, Android 18 can just summon Android 17. Because they're a tag team.
Seriously, this isn't funny.
See you later. Goku. Win.
Oh, people are pissed about Theory.
It's nice fighting alongside you, Lord Beerus, but what I really want is a match against you.
Typical Goku. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, that's funny because people were pissed about Theory. The people were saying he should be higher. He's a two-time US champion and a Money in the Bank briefcase holder. He should at least be an 86. He should at least be an 86. And I'm thinking to myself, are you guys stupid? Are you guys stupid? We have the ability to change the people's overalls. We've been able to do this for ages. I don't get why people complain about the overall ratings. If you're not happy about a wrestler's ratings, just change it. Just change it when you get the game. I just don't like people complaining about the rating system. when it's a simple fix. It's just a simple fix. It just irritates me how people are just like, oh, why is their rating so low? Or why is their rating so high? It's simple. Just fix it yourself. Just fix it yourself when you buy the game. You're not happy that Becky's an 86? You don't like her that she's a 96? Lower her to an 86 or something. Just buy the game and then lower her overall. You don't like that Roman Reigns is 99 overall? Just drop his overall to something else. You don't like that someone's overall is too low? Boost them up to like 85 or something. I just don't get why people... I always see people online going, oh, why is this person so low? You can change it. You can change it. And if you're trying to tell me that people don't know that you can change it, then if you didn't know you could change it, then I'm sorry, but you're just a friggin' moron. Everybody knows you can change the overall ratings. Everybody knows you can change them.
Select your fighter, Goku!
All right!
Select your fight, Frieza! Select stage! Planet Namek.
I've forgotten how to activate that cutscene. I think I gotta press circle.
Face your opponent.
Because I know there's like special... One cool thing about this game is that there's special cutscenes when you defeat an enemy, but you gotta have them in a specific area.
Time to nip this problem in the bud.
Time to nip this problem in the bud.
What is that transformation? Saiyans are supposed to turn into giant apes! It's all or nothing! Let's go! That won't do!
Well, apparently Alexa Bliss doesn't feel 85 is acceptable for her. In the video, she said she deserved it to be lower. Do you agree with her? Do you agree she should have been lower?
It's over.
I'm the strongest in the universe! And that is why, you horrible... You must die by my hand! You must!
Dramatic finish! Yep, it's...
Goku! Win!
Woo! That was a close one. You're pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Why, bitch? You can turn golden. Golden Frieza. Oh man, in the Broly movie, he hated when he found out Vegeta and Goku could fuse. He considers that cheating. I remember one scene in the Broly movie when he found out Goku and Vegeta could just fuse into another warrior. And yeah, like Gogeta, like you could turn into yeah, the blue Gogeta is in the Broly movie, and Frieza was furious when he found out Goku and Vegeta could just fuse. He considers it cheating. He considers it cheating. So I find that pretty hilarious.
No problem! Select your fighter! Seth.
Perhaps you...
Select the stage!
For some reason, for the Gohan one, it's not the Cell Games Arena, it's the Wasteland. Even though you would think it would be the Cell Games Arena. Well, Frieza, go tell that to Cauliflower and Kale. They were the ones that fused. And funny, he said nothing about them fusing in the Tournament of Power. about Caulifla and Kale. They fused in the Tournament of Power. Well, because he was watching Goku fight them. He was watching Goku fight them in the show in the Tournament of Power, and he didn't call it cheating when they were doing it. He just called it an entertaining battle. But when Goku and Vegeta do it in the new movie, he considers it unfair and cheating. Where was that attitude when Caulifla and Kale did it?
Is that all? How dare you? How dare you?
Show him, Gohan. Let him see our combined power.
You're finished! This can't be happening!
I did it! Dad!
Gohan! Win!
Remember, Super Buu called
don't
it cheating when Goku
really
and
like to
Vegeta
fight.
fused.
But sometimes, victory is the only option.
Yeah, he didn't like it either, considering that all he ever did was fuse with people. His absorption basically him absorbing people was basically him fusing. Alright, next. Man, if Raditz was in this, I'm pretty sure they would have had the one for Goku and Piccolo, which he isn't. I'm pretty sure there are more if I have the unlocked characters. I think Goku has one with Boo. Yeah, I think the Goku Boo one. I
am a warrior, pure of heart.
Select your fighter!
I think these two have one, if I remember correctly.
Select the stage!
I'm trying to remember which ones. Bardock and Frieza have one. Yeah, I'm trying to remember which ones have them.
A fierce showdown is about to begin!
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which ones have them, so I can show them. I know I probably showed them in other streams, but you know it's been a while so people probably forgot. I know Goku and Jiren has one, but you gotta have Frieza with Goku to perform it.
Now! Everyone! I need you all to lend me your energy! Why don't you take this? You're really good. See ya!
That is not what Goku says before he kills off Kid
I
Buu.
hope you're reborn as someone good this time.
Goku! Win!
Okay, well that's partially what he
That was a
says.
close one.
Okay, well that's partially what he says. They just put the I hope you become a good person somewhere else. He tells him to become a good person one day before he blows him up. But hey, it's a game. But hey, it's a game.
Select your fighter!
The games always tend to mess up, you know how the anime goes.
Frieza! Select your fighter! Bardock, select the stage!
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus.
Face!
I mean, Jesus. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot left out the infamous "It's over 9,000" line in the actual in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. They left out some pretty iconic stuff from the anime in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, like the "It's over 9,000" line.
Go perish with the rest of your kin.
Frieza, you're gonna pay!
Ooh. Ooh.
Ready?
Oh yeah. heard that. You're gonna pay.
See? We'll end you. Bon voyage.
Get away!
We'll end you.
I got careless.
We'll end you.
Yeah, and they left out the final flash on Cell. Yeah. Yeah, so they left out some iconic moments. Oh.
Now, start begging for your life. Not that I'll listen.
Okay, I must have done something wrong to not activate it.
It's all or nothing.
Alright, because Frieza's heavy attack is something else. Ooh! Ow! Okay then. Good shot.
Nice try! I got careless. Underestimate me.
Wow.
No!
That actually hurt. That actually hurt!
Okay. I've forgotten how to do Frieza's. I actually forgot how to do Frieza's one. Damn it. I forget. Frieza plays differently than most people.
Select your fighter.
I will do it the other way.
I'll change the...
Select Frieza. Select stage. Space. Brace yourself for the coming battle.
They really must hate Raditz to leave him out. Well, then again, he wasn't a part of the actual story mode, so I guess that kind of makes sense in a way.
That won't do.
If he was part of the story mode, then maybe they would have included him. But they could have included him as a DLC. Poor old Raditz.
That won't do. That won't do.
Ridiculous imbecile! What?
That's pathetic. I will be the one to avenge them. Me! I'm going to defeat you! This will change everything.
Excuse me? Bardock could never turn Super Saiyan.
Well, it looks like I'm in a whole different league than you.
Excuse me, Bardock never turned Super Saiyan. I don't care how ridiculous you want to make that. That is completely silly.
Select your fighter. Frieza. Select your fighter.
But then again, as I said, it is a game, so of course they got to come up with something.
Space.
I think you need to do a vanish.
This should be a great fight.
You need to remember how to do a vanish.
Ready?
You
That won't do.
There you are. Just started.
Amazing.
See ya.
Won't get away!
Prepare yourself.
Nice try!
Hello there.
There it is.
We'll end you.
Why?
We'll end you.
You weakling! This will change everything. Both my fate and yours.
This is the end of the line!
Now, start begging for your life. Not that I'll listen.
Yeah, that's the one from the actual Bardock of Father of Goku.
Select your fighter!
I know there's one with Nappa.
Select your fighter! Yamcha! To show you how hard. Select the stage!
I remember this one. But which Rocky Fields is it? I know it's Rocky Fields, but I can't remember which one either. But we'll see. We'll try one. If it doesn't work, then we'll try the other one. We'll try one. Doesn't work, we'll do the other one.
That chump from before. Bring it on. I'll have some fun with you.
You gonna make me fight some Cybermen again? Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not gonna work this time.
Get ready! Go! Let's go! Don't toy with me! Out of the way! Let me see you.
Full Bang Fist!
Don't toy with me! I saw that coming!
Really? You saw that coming?
What?
You pathetic little runt.
Nappa! Win!
You pathetic little runt.
From a long line of elite warriors. I'm not gonna let you talk smack about me!
Nappa, you're like this. You're like now like a cream. As one of the people in the community called him, you would be a cream puff compared to everybody else. With how things are right now, Nappa, you are no longer anywhere near the elite. You're basically a cream puff at this point, with how Goku and all them are now god level.
Get ready!
Fight!
Oh, good! Not going anywhere! You little! Not going anywhere! You little! Not going anywhere! You little! It's on now! Thank you!
Oh, look out!
Ooh. Close! Damn you! It's on now! Let me see you, son! Not going anywhere! Damn you!
Guess I showed you I'm not playing around, didn't I?
Yamcha! Win!
Now Nappa's the one doing the
I've still
iconic
got some fight
pose.
in me, huh?
And now it's Nappa who does the iconic dead pose. That's funny.
Select your fighter!
Okay.
Very well. Select your fighter! Goku! Select the stage!
Oh yeah, you have Trunks and Frieza. Oh yeah, that's right. They have one too. Shoot. I've forgotten where this one's supposed to take place. I think it's space. Because you had to have it take place in a certain place for it to work as well.
Ready for battle.
Oh, well, I think I know what that one's gonna be, where Frieza slices him into pieces. Whew.
Are you ready?
Here we go! I'll come to you! There!
Very impressive. I might even say you're a rare genius.
What a fascinating fellow.
Beerus! Win!
I'll admit you're a bit better than I thought.
If you've seen the Battle of Gods movie, that's one of the scenes from the Battle of Gods movie, and that's also the scene from the Super anime.
Select your fighter!
Now, I do know there's one between Kefla and Goku, but I can't remember if I have to be the Super Saiyan version or if I have to be Ultra Instinct. I can't remember which ones I have to be. I also know, I think Trunks also has one with Zamasu, but I don't have Zamasu. I remember seeing a cutscene with them. But I don't have Zamasu. And I'm pretty sure the Brolys have one. Both versions. I'm pretty sure the Brolys would have one. Goku Blue. Yep, I figured.
Select your fighter! Kefla! Select stage!
Yep, I figured that was the case. Yeah, so I think the two Brolys have one. I know Gogeta has one. I know Vegito has one with Zamasu.
Face your opponent!
Yeah, there are definite some ones I'm definitely gonna try and get and see. Maybe on that day when I go out to get 2K23, I'll bring some extra cash with me so I can use a PSN online.
Kale! Let's cauliflower! Miss Kefla! You gonna go crying to your mama?
It's all or nothing!
Typical girls.
One more time!
Well, that one's kind of obvious. It's kind of weird they don't have one for Cooler.
What? I'm not done yet! Kiss your ass goodbye!
I love this scene so much. Oh, I love that scene so much. One of my favorite scenes. That's definitely one of my favorite parts from the Super.
Guess that's the best I can do right now.
Oh man. Definitely one of my favorite parts. That's definitely one of my favorite scenes. That's so good. Oh man. It's kind of weird they don't have one for Cooler, because you think Goku and Cooler would have had an interaction. Oh, they've also got Baby. Alright, I'll show you guys the one with Jiren, but to do it, we have to have 2 players. Because Goku has to have Frieza with him. Base Goku and Base Vegeta have one. Yeah, that would be the Earth scene. 2. Alright, so to do the one with Goku and Frieza, we need 2 players. Yeah, I know that doesn't make sense, but that's how it works.
Select your fighter.
So we want Jiren last. We want to have Jiren as the last character. So we want to give him someone that we have to beat up.
All right.
You can be the punching bag, Nappa. You can be the experiment for this.
Select the stage.
As for the area, I'm not sure what area it has to be. I'll just pick whichever.
Get ready for battle.
Maybe space is their version of the Tournament of Power. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see if this works.
It's all or nothing.
You're just an experiment, Nappa. You're just an experiment, Nappa. Don't you get aggressive with me.
No good. No good. You're gonna pay for that.
Thanks a lot, Nappa.
Saiyans are interesting. This power. Pathetic. I've had enough!
Frieza! Don't order me around!
This is trust! The power of Universe 7?
Another good scene. Another good scene.
Man, you're tough, Jiren. See you around.
Very well. But I will win next time we meet, Goku.
Goku, win.
You can't let your guard down, even if you've already won.
Yeah, like you do all the time, Goku. You're giving out useless advice that you fall for. I should make a video on why Dragon Ball Super is underrated and why people should actually give it a watch, because I don't like when people say it's not good. I mean, I can definitely understand maybe some people didn't really like it. But here's the thing, it's actually not that bad. Just watch it from the Universe 6 stuff all the way through Goku Black. Just watch it from Universe 6, from Goku Black to the Tournament of Power. You'll appreciate it. You will really appreciate it if you just watch it from there. People don't like it because they rehashed the first 2 movies, which was Battle of Gods and the Frieza movie, which they shouldn't have, but that's what the movies were. That's what the movies were. They were more to build up to the next anime show, which is why I believe these 2 Super movies are gonna do the same thing. They're gonna do the same thing with these 2, with the recent 2 Super movies, like Super Broly and the Super Superhero, because I feel like those 2 are probably gonna be a part of the anime, but just in like episode format instead of movie formula. But yeah, I think people should really just give Super an actual watch instead of critiquing it instead of critiquing it. Just enjoy it. Just imagine you just being a kid, like watching it for the first time, like when we watched Dragon Ball Z growing up. If you watch it like that, you will definitely enjoy it and appreciate it for what it is. There are definitely some things they could have done better, but overall, I still think it's pretty good. And I still think it's pretty good and definitely worth giving it a watch, though. You don't need to take my advice, but I'm just saying, I think people should give it a go.
Good luck.
Goku Blue. I think they're really running out of ideas with the Super Saiyan names. That's definitely one thing. I'm surprised they didn't call Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Red. Throwing your discs around, Freezy Poo. Ooh. What the? That wasn't even my fault. His own discs killed him. I didn't even know that could happen. Oh man, just like in the actual show, the discs come back and bite him. That was so funny. I wasn't even trying to do that. That was so funny. just like in the show, the discs come back and hit him.
Right.
Frieza, I think it's time for you to retire that move, man. Those discs keep getting you killed. That was too funny.
Guess I'll give you a fright. In the vacuum of space. See how you like this? Frieza!
Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan. There's another one right here. Trunks! Win!
Should have said that at the start,
Enemies
buddy.
can grow stronger too. I can never relent in my training.
Say that at the start, before the battle started, you silly boy. He doesn't say that after he beats him.
Select your fighter!
You know what one I wish they had? I wish they had one with Vegeta and Cell. Despite the fact that I know the Final Flash scene never killed Cell, but I think that would have been like a cool alternative. Like, what if it actually did? I think that's all of them. I think out of all the ones that I can show, I think that's all of them. I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong, and there could be more. I know there are more with the hidden characters that I don't have. So I think out of all the ones I have, that's pretty much it. Kind of wish the Super Boo was in this, so that way you can do one with like Gotenks or something like that. Or if they had 19 in here, Vegeta could have had one with him. Yeah, oh yeah, the Big Bang Attack, yeah. Yeah, the Big Bang Attack moment, yeah. The one that, yeah, one with 19. Yeah, they could have had 19 in there. Yeah, I can't do the one with Trunks and Zamasu unless I have merged Zamasu. You would think, oh, just do it with Goku Black. Nah, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It would be cool. But Goku Black never gets killed, basically. He basically just fuses with the other Zamasu. Well, I guess he technically does get killed. He gets killed inside of Zamasu, technically, I guess. They should have had Super Boo in here as well, so Gohan could have had like a moment with him. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I think out of all the ones I've done, I think that's every single one that I've just shown off. Yeah, the two from Super are easily my favorite ones. I definitely like the other ones. I definitely like a lot of the other ones as well.
Goku! I'm really... Select your fighter! Hit!
Time to...
Select stage! Space!
They had an interaction. I don't think it would work, but I know they had an interaction.
This should be a great fight!
I know Goku and Hit probably don't have one, but it would have been pretty cool if they had one between them, because they had a moment. Movie Broly has two. Yeah, I know the Brolys have two.
Well, well. You still have something up your sleeve, don't you, Hit?
Truly, I have been looking forward to our fight.
Get ready! Fight! One more time!
Give me your best. Try this.
One more time! Now this!
That was lucky.
Nope, that is definitely not one.
This is my full power.
Didn't think so. Is Hit Universe 7? No, he's Universe 6. Goku and Hit fought each other in the Universe 6 survival tournament, and they had like a scene together where like where Goku was powering up to Kaioken, and then he like time skipped to avoid the move. Like, I thought that would have been like a really nice cutscene they could have put in this. So no, Hit is not from Universe 7. He's from Universe 6.
Select your fighter!
Go with Goku and adult Gohan. Oh yeah, movie Broly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that one would make sense. I know Super Broly has one with Gogeta. I know Super Broly has one with Gogeta because I've seen that one on YouTube. Yeah, so the ones I actually have seen on YouTube that I don't have are the ones with Gogeta, where he interacts with Super Broly, Merge Zamasu, the one he has with Trunks, and also Merge Zamasu also has one with Vegito Blue. He also has one with Vegito Blue. Because there's a scene in the Goku Black Saga where Vegeta does the final Kamehameha, but in the anime it doesn't kill Zamasu. But yeah, the cutscene in this one, it actually successfully kills him. So yeah, there's that. If you haven't done that one, there's that one with Vegito Blue and Merge Zamasu. Ugh. So yeah, that's pretty much all of them. Outside of the ones I obviously can't do, the two base Gokus have one. The base Goku and base Vegeta have one, as you said. So I think the next time, if I ever get around to unlocking characters, I should just unlock the characters that actually have the special cutscenes, so in that way we can show off like the rest of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I'm probably gonna play the story mode just so that I can unlock, you know, so I can do the story mode over, because I like the story mode. It's a really darn shame I can't stream it for you guys. I wish there was something I could do, but as I said, if you want to see the story mode, just go look it up on YouTube somewhere. It's really good. So that's about it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do apologize. I really do apologize for not doing Universe. Yeah, hopefully I can get things fixed with 2K. It's so irritating. It's very irritating when you can't get things to work. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. You know what?
Goku, this is
Just because I like the scene so much, I'll do it one more time. Just because I like it so much, I'll do it one more time before we wrap things up. Oh yeah. They should really change that to Super Saiyan Blue.
Are you ready?
Hopefully they eventually do change that to Super Saiyan Blue, because it's such a tongue twister just to say it's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. The name of it is Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
What? I'm not done yet! Kiss your ass goodbye!
Guess that's the best I can do right now.
Goku, win!
Good question.
All right, let's go one more round. Right now.
Typical Goku. Good question. Maybe the Universe 6 Saiyans don't know about the fusion dance. My explanation could be maybe they don't know about the fusion dance because they probably never needed it. Because remember, like the Potara fusion only happened in the Tournament of Power because it was the Universe 6 god Champa. Yes, that's his name, Champa. Just not spelt like the Tommaso Ciampa, not spelt that way. It's actually spelt with a CH. So it's actually Champa, which is how they actually pronounce it, like Champa. But many people just call him Champa. Yeah. But yeah, he was the one that he was the one that recommended it because they had their Supreme Kai with them. Because in the Tournament of Power, the only people that were allowed to go in the Tournament of Power were the gods and their angel and the Supreme Kais. They were the only ones allowed to go with their selected 10 fighters. So when Goku was fighting the two girls, Champa took the earrings off of his Supreme Kai and then he threw them at them and told them to use it. And then he told them to use it. So that was the only reason why they were able to use the Potara. Because Champa thought of it during the tournament. And also in Super they retconned, which I think a lot of people kind of hated. But I think people think Super kind of retconned the Potara fusion because in the Goku Black story that one of the Supreme Kais said that the Potara fusion on normal humans who are mortals, it only lasts half an hour, and people thought that didn't make any sense because they were like, Oh, but the old Kai said it's permanent. So that's how they thought Super kind of ruined it. But if you think about it for a second, why did Vegito fuse when they went inside Boo's body? Like, if it was permanent, if it was permanent, then how come they defused in Boo's body? So I don't think it's a retcon. I just think people are just overthinking it. I think some people say Boo's body was the reason they defused. I don't think so. I think the time limit was always a thing. Maybe the old Kai just didn't know. Maybe the old Kai just didn't know it had a time limit. But he's also not a mortal. He's a god. He's a Supreme Kai. Maybe it's permanent for Supreme Kais. It might be permanent for Supreme Kais, but for human mortals, it might only be a half an hour. Maybe that's why the Supreme Kai thought they were permanent, because, oh, they were permanent on him, so it's permanent with everybody else. That's my personal guess. But yeah, some people think the Potara fusion got ruined because of the super stuff. I don't think so. I just think people just didn't look into it properly. But that's just a little thing I wanted to mention as this wrapped up, because you brought up the question about the Potara, so that's a good question. Yeah, I don't think they know about the dance. If they did, it would have had to take. I think it was permanent with Zamasu. Yes, it was, because he's a Supreme Kai. It was permanent for Supreme. It was permanent for Zamasu because he's a Supreme Kai. It's permanent if you're a Supreme Kai, but if you're a mortal, it lasts half an hour. So technically, Kefla wouldn't have been able to stay permanent because it's half an hour. Because it would have been half an hour for them. It would have been half an hour for Kale and Caulifla. But yeah, that's just a little thing that's just a little thing. A nice little detail I wanted to give to you. But yeah, I don't think it is permanent. I think it's permanent just for Supreme Kais only. Maybe they should have really thought about it more. Or maybe they already knew, but they just didn't explain it properly. But yeah, that's about wraps up this stream. Thank you for joining in. Only Sean, because, you know, everybody else just doesn't want to be a part of these streams. I don't mind if my streams are boring, because entertaining one person is better than entertaining millions, I guess. But either way, that's about wraps things up. I really do hope I can get things sorted, because I really want to get to my goal and finish 2K22 before 2K23 comes out. Well, at least get to WrestleMania and finish that before 2K23 comes out. Thank you for joining in. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you all on the other side. And then you will reach the other side.